My name is Coach Bilski. I am the esports head coach at Muskingum University in Ohio. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to come here today. I'm excited to talk to you guys about esports, talk to you about college, and some of the opportunities that we have here. So just a little bit of background about Muskingum University. Muskingum University is a Division III school in Ohio. We have roughly 1,400, 1,500 students at our university, and we're, the second year of our esports program there as well. We are a varsity esports program, which means that we're part of the athletic department there. So just like any other team, football, baseball, basketball, you name it, we're on that same level as all the other teams on campus, which is a pretty cool thing because it means that all of our students can earn varsity letters, our students can earn varsity jackets, and everything that goes with that as well. So yeah, we're a part of the athletic department, which is something that I'm very appreciative for. I'm going to give you just kind of there's a short video here. I thought I could describe campus to you, but instead I'll just kind of give you a drone video of what it looks like so you can kind of see it for yourself. Some things that I can tell you about campus. Our campus is about 225 acres, which I don't know if that means anything to you, but lots of green spaces, lots of hills, lots of trees. We have a lake right on campus as well. We see deer just kind of running through campus all the time. So definitely a kind of a beautiful scenic campus. So as you could kind of see from the video there, lots of green spaces. Like I said, University Lake is very cool. We have students out there fishing all the time. One of the events that's very popular on campus every year is students make boats out of cardboard and try to paddle across the lake, which always ends bad, which is bad for them, but funny for us. So, it's a really a cool place. We have a disc golf course that goes all throughout campus. So I don't know if any of you have ever tried playing disc golf, but it's a good place to be. It's very safe. It's very quiet there. And like I said, you're not going to find many more beautiful campuses, in my opinion, in this area. So here are the titles that we compete in. So Muskingum University currently competes and offers scholarships in 6 different titles. We have League of Legends, Fortnite, Rocket League, Rainbow Six, Overwatch, and Valorant. For next year, we are also offering scholarships and recruiting for both Super Smash Brothers and for Call of Duty. So if those are games that you are interested in being kind of the founding members of our esports team in, we are looking for players in both of those titles as well. But right now, we compete in these 6 titles. We're a part of an organization called the National Association for Collegiate Esports, or NACE. It's kind of like the NCAA of esports, but we compete against teams from all over the country. So on top of that, we also are part of something called the Great Lakes Esports Conference, which is a group of schools that are kind of similar in size to us. You may have heard of some of them: Bethel, Manchester, Bethel, Grace, are just some Indiana schools that we compete against on a regular basis as well. This is our esports arena. We have a state-of-the-art esports arena. As you can see now, because of COVID, we've added things like plexiglass and stuff like that. But we have pretty much the highest end computers you can buy. We have super fast internet. Our internet specifically for the arena is separate from the internet for the rest of campus, which is kind of a big plus. You'll see that students are in there all the time because the internet's just faster and makes it easier to game and do things. If you are an athlete here at our school, this is a space that's just for you. So if you're a varsity esports athlete, you're the only ones that have access to this space. And you can be in there anytime from 9 to 11 o'clock every day. So we'll see students in there. You know, I usually get in about 11, but students are in there all the time throughout the day, whether they're hanging out, playing games with each other, whether they're doing their homework on the computers or studying. And then attached to this, which is kind of over here, but you can't see it here, we have our player lounge. So we have a player lounge that's got a full projector in it. There's couches in there. My office is also there as well. But that's really a space where students can come and hang out. We watch movies in there all the time. I order food like pizza and stuff for people when they're hanging out in there and studying. So we've really created this whole kind of facility for our esports players, a place that they can really call their own, and a place where, you know, if you just need some time to burn between classes, stop down, see who's on there. You know, I've probably got either a stream of something going on, or I've got a movie up on the screen as well. So this is our arena. Of course, you know, we do also get gear for all of our students as well. I'm sporting one of our hoodies here. You also will get both your gamer tag and your name on the back of all of your stuff, which our students were very excited about. But yeah, this is our jersey. We are the Muskies, which, does anybody know what a muskie is? Yes, exactly. So a muskie is a big toothy predator fish. It's found in fresh water. To keep one, it has to be, at least in Michigan, a minimum of 45 inches long. So you can imagine how big these fish are if they've got to be almost 4 feet long for you to keep them. But we are the Muskies. It kind of goes with the name Muskingum University. The Muskies, it sounds similar. So that is our official mascot. And just like any other place, though, you're going to get some cool gear here. I was really proud of our designs this year. I thought they turned out really well. So I'll be honest with all of you, right? Pretty much anywhere that you're going to go, they're going to have an esports arena. They're going to give scholarships. You know, they're going to have cool gear and things that you guys get as well. But I really want to kind of talk to you guys about what I think makes our program specifically different from other esports programs out there. And the first thing is that for us, success for our students really starts in the classroom. So our team GPA, our team average GPA, so across all of our students last semester was a 3.4, which is pretty tough when you take into account college as well, because classes just get harder when you get into college. But we really, really emphasize that at the end of the day, our ultimate goal for all of you guys is to get your degree. We want you to be successful in the classroom. We have study tables for you guys. There's free tutoring on campus if you're ever struggling with things. And honestly, on our team, we have so many different students from different backgrounds. People are helping each other out study in my office all the time. So success for us really starts in the classroom. This was the second highest team average GPA out of all of our 22 sports at Muskingum University, which I was really proud of, especially considering our team is about 40 people. So you take that even into account, to me, it's just even more and more impressive. Other things that I think make us different from other universities or other opportunities you might have, and that's jobs and careers. So a little bit about me. Before I got into coaching, I worked in the esports industry for about 5 years. You can see, you can't tell because I'm wearing a mask, but this is actually what I look like unmasked. I have traveled all across the country and actually to other countries working in esports. I have met people, names you might know, Jensen, Medios. I've been to, Texas, Missouri, Boston. Like I've been all over the country doing things in esports, right? So if you're interested in getting a career in esports, definitely this is a place where I want to help you be successful, and I want to help connect you with the people that I know from my time working in esports so that you can go on and keep that going. Also, another big thing is if you're interested in kind of doing my job, if you're interested in doing your coach's job, right? If you want to help other schools kind of start their own esports program, we are deeply connected with the high schools in our area, helping them build their programs, helping them start their programs, so you can get a wealth of experience that when you leave Muskingum, you'll be able to go out there and say, hey, I helped these high schools in our area start their programs, right? I already know what it takes to help run a high school program. I know what it takes to run a college program. This is one of our Overwatch players, Keegan. Keegan is helping a middle school in the area. This is Meadowbrook Middle School, start their first ever esports program. So we're out there in the community helping to build experience. This is great for the middle school, right? Because, you know, obviously esports is fantastic. I don't have to tell you guys that, but he's helping them to start their program. But at the end of the day, when Keegan leaves Muskingum University, he's going to have on his resume that he helped create an esports program, which if any of you are looking for jobs in the field of esports, specifically these type of jobs, right, where you're running your own programs and doing things like that, you can't beat that type of experience, right? You have real world experience showing that you have the opportunity to do that. And this is just one opportunity, but we have internships in esports running leagues in our area for our students that are available. So if you guys want to come out of college with a resume that's already loaded with esports experience, Muskingum University could be a great place for you to do that. Another big thing that I really talk about is kind of how close our team is. Even without me kind of telling them to do so, this is a picture of, you guys know what Minute to Win It is? So Minute to Win It is like these kind of weird challenges that you do that you just compete against other people. It's not necessarily like skill-based, but we were the Minute to Win It champions here. You can see some of us, they gave us these wrestling belts to take pictures with. But my team is very close. They are constantly hanging out outside of just the arena. They do bonfires together. They do movie nights together where they all go to the movie theater. I don't know if movie theaters around here are open, but my team does a lot of things where they hang out even outside of just being at the arena and at esports practice. Which if you're looking for a place where you're going to instantly come on campus and feel like you belong, Muskingum University is that type of place. Everybody at our university, everybody on our esports team is extremely welcoming. I'm so proud of them because, you know, when we have recruits stop by on campus, hey, do you want to grab lunch with us? Things like that. That's just the type of people that our esports team is, right? If you're worried about going to college, worried about not knowing people or things like this, Muskingum University is going to be a fantastic place for you because when you join Muskingum University and you join the Muskingum University esports team, you're joining a family. And so I think that's really a big thing that separates us. You can tell, here's just another example. I'm pretty sure all of you know what Among Us is, right? Yeah, so we had a big Among Us team night where I brought in Jimmy John's for all of our students, and they just played for hours. They played Among Us. I played some games with them. Unfortunately, it was very easy to tell when I was the imposter, because if I wasn't the imposter, I always died first. So my students would hunt me down, and I always would die first. So it was like, oh, coach didn't die this round. Guess he's the imposter. So I told them that was a bad strategy. You should just let me live, and then they're going to think I'm the imposter anyways, right? But, oh well. So here's a couple of our students. I love these photos. This is Esther. Esther is looking very serious here, which if you know her, she doesn't. She's not like that at all. So I think that photo is really funny. This is Devin. This is Sam. This is Nick. Nick has got his Rocket League car. Nick is the captain of our Rocket League team. So this is Doug. Doug plays League of Legends. And this is Trevor, or Trev Daddy, the captain of our Overwatch team as well. But I just want to kind of give you an example. You can see everybody's wearing their jerseys and things like that. We have a lot of fun. We do a lot of different things here as a team. Example of what the jerseys actually look like. And finally, I guess the last thing is I wanted to do and why I brought up these student pictures is I can sit here and tell you guys, about what I think the program is like, and I can tell you about what I think Muskingum esports means to me. But at the end of the day, the most important opinions are the students. So I asked them all a question, what makes Muskingum esports different? And I just wanted to share with you a few of their answers. So Esther, who you saw below here, says, we have a coach who cares more about individual growth than wins and losses, which I thought was a good one because it really kind of goes into my coaching style. If you want to know a little bit about me, right? My goal when you leave Muskingum University is to be well-rounded individuals. The point why I'm there is that esports to me is a tool for you guys to develop skills. It's a tool for you to all learn how to be a part of a team, how to talk to each other, how to take feedback. These are life skills, right? And what you're learning in your classes, all of that's very important. I'm not saying that, right? But you're always going to have to deal with other people for the rest of your life, right? You're always going to have to work as a member of a team. You're always going to have to be in a group of people, right? And I think esports is a really important way that you can continue to grow and develop those type of skills. And that's what Esther's talking about right here, right? If you guys win a game, but you were communicated very poorly with each other, I'm not going to be very happy. But if you talk well, you guys are doing the right things, to me, that's more important than the win and the loss. So we all appreciate everybody's individuality. Noah Jansen, Valorant. So Noah is a senior on our team. We've only got like 3 or 4 seniors on our team, and Noah is a pretty interesting case. He's a pretty unique individual. Noah's in theater. He's very outgoing. You could probably figure out who Noah is without me even telling you, just from the information that he's probably the most outgoing person on our team. But everybody on our team is different. We have people from multiple different states. We have people from multiple different countries on our team as well. Last year, our team was made up of about 1/3 international students, which is really cool for me because I think understanding and getting the opportunity to work with students from other countries is a great way to learn a lot about yourself at the same time, right? Learning about why you think the way you think or why you are the way you are can come from learning about why others think the way they think or why others are the way that they are. So that's Noah there. Everyone is my family, brothers and sisters, no matter what game we play or how good you are. Everyone supports everyone, and that's what makes it a home for me. And that's Kai Palm, Rocket League player. What really struck me about this one was the fact that he talked about how it's a home for him. I told you guys that when you join the esports program at Muskingum University, you're joining a family, right? And I think Zakai really says it best. It is a place where you can feel like you belong. It's a place where you can feel connected to each other, you can feel connected to the university, and Zakai really put that in a way probably better than I can say. We're one family, united through the passion of getting better every day and having fun. We do things the Muskie way. So this is Brendan. Brendan is one of our League of Legends players. And what I really liked about this quote here was the idea of the Muskie way. When you come to Muskingum University, I think you're instantly going to know that things are a little bit different there, right? You can go to any college, any university, step on their esports team, and there might be a lot of similarities that you instantly notice, right? But I really feel like at Muskingum, it's more than just a team, right? We do things a certain way. We take care of each other. We make sure that we help each other up when we fall and that we're all growing to be successful together. And that to me is kind of what is embodied by the Muskie way.
At Muskingum, we have always been a place for those who want to go further. Push harder. Reach higher. And the kind of people who are willing to do what it takes to do everything they can for others have always found a home here. That's the legacy we're carrying on. Today, we're moving it forward even faster. Our university is stepping up to equip our students to make an impact, to meet the needs of our region, and tackle the challenges of this century. We've been hard at work, strengthening programs, forging relationships, and gaining momentum. And everything we've been building has been building up to this moment. Now is the time to step into our full potential. As a leader, as an innovator, as a force for change. To give every Muskie a brighter future and everyone around us a better world.
If you guys kind of remember one word that when you think of Muskingum University or Muskingum University Esports, the word I want you to think of is personal. Muskingum University is a place where you can go and be more than just a number. It's a place where you can go and ask questions. It's a place where your teachers are going to know you by name, and when you walk down or pass them in the quad, they're going to say hello to you because you see them all the time, right? Our class sizes are very small at Muskingum. So if you're looking for a place where you can make an impact, where you can have personal relationships with both your coaches, your professors, and your other students, I think Muskingum University would be a great place for you. You guys have any questions?
So for Muskingum, what kind of majors are you guys managing?
So we have 33 different majors for Muskingum University. Some of the ones we're most well known for, we're the best nursing school in Ohio. We're actually building a brand new, it's called the Health and Wellness Center. It's like a $30 million project, but it's going to have this state-of-the-art nursing area as well as exercise sciences. It's going to have a huge indoor track and field on there as well, so that in the winter our teams can go out there and practice and compete as well. But we have plenty of different majors there. Computer science is another really big one. A lot of my students are computer science majors. So if you're interested in that, we have a great computer science program. What I like about it is our computer science program is very well-rounded. So you kind of get a taste of all these different fields in computer science, so you can figure out what you really want to do. Any other questions?
So I was just wondering, what ranks would you have to be to get a scholarship or get on the team, and what average rank your teams are?
Yeah, so the ranks on our team kind of go different basis by basis, and so therefore the scholarships kind of go basis by basis. I will tell you, I've seen you guys compete. Pretty much everybody in this room can get a scholarship to go to our university if you're interested. You're a League of Legends player, right? Right now, our team ranks anywhere from our starters right now are anywhere from high gold to diamond 1. So we kind of have a different range there. Me personally, my coaching career started as a League of Legends coach. I coached at a university in Ohio where not only did we win first place in the Great Lakes Esports Conference, which was the conference that Muskingum is in as well, but we also went undefeated and won in the GG League's A division of Michigan. So that's kind of my background. That's why I talk about Jensen and Medios and those type of players. But I love Overwatch, Rocket League. All these games have been really exciting for me. So if you're interested in any type of scholarship or finding out more information about it, please don't hesitate. This is kind of the take your picture, take your screenshot, whatever you kind of need here. But just send me an email. Find me on Twitter. I'm assuming you guys all have Twitter? No? Oh my gosh. So, and then this is my phone number here as well. We give esports scholarships to most students. I'll tell you that. So if you're interested in it, we want to talk to you. We want you to be a part of us here in the future.
Checking chat just a little bit here. Questions. What do you know what the average rank of your Rocket League team is right now?
I think we're about 1,300
Okay.
for a Rocket League team.
What's your Siege MMR looking like?
So we have 2 different Siege teams, actually. So we have Muskingum Red and Muskingum Black. My Black team is low plat. My Red team is high silver.
Okay. What were the specs of those computers? One of those things.
Man, the graphics cards, I believe, are GTX 2070 Supers, which was about the best thing we could buy when we built the computers a year or so ago. They're expensive computers. I won't tell you how much they are, but They're very expensive computers.
I run a computer building club as well, so
Okay.
they know.
What are the ranks of your Overwatch?
Oh, so our Overwatch team, I think my highest ranked player is like 3,900. By next season, we're looking at probably about a 3K average on the team right now, but that could change a lot depending on obviously who decides to join us next year. So
Do you have any programs that would be related to, or maybe work for someone looking into pre-law?
pre-law. Okay, yeah, absolutely. So my major in college was political science. I did something called Model United Nations, which I don't know if you guys, you have that here? Is that a,
We have Model UN.
yeah, Model UN?
I run debate, which I think is superior, but we can have that argument another time.
My high school didn't have debate. I did do debate for a little bit. I had to go like kind of piggyback off of the nearby high school for a bit because we didn't have it, but we did have Model UN. When I went to college, Model UN was a great opportunity for me. I won 4 national championships when I was in college in Model UN, and it's also an opportunity at Muskingum. Kind of the long of that is that my whole plan along was to go into law school. So being a political science major, being pre-law, those are absolutely opportunities to go into law school. And if you're interested in going into law school, participating in programs such as Model UN are a great way to kind of make you stand out from the rest of the students who are applying.
Another question from the chat here. Valorant, what's that looking like in terms of ranks right now?
So our Valorant ranks, our highest ranked player is Immortal. And then our lowest ranked player, I think, is Gold right now. The game is still so new that it's kind of hard to judge what people's true ranks are on it. I think it's what, like 5 months old, something like that. But I'm actually looking to have 2 different Valorant teams next year. We have so much interest already. We have 7 players right now on our first season. I have at least 2 other freshmen who are looking, or incoming freshmen. So that brings us up to 9. And then, you know, if any other people would join us, we'd be looking to run 2 full rosters. The nice thing about Muskingum University as well is that if I have 2 full rosters of people, I make sure that everybody gets to compete. So even if you're on like a B team or a JV team or something like that, everybody gets to play. So like our Rainbow Six team I talked to you, we have a Rainbow Six red team and a Rainbow Six black team. Both of those teams were entered into the national tournament. Both those teams got to play the full tournament. One did do better than the other, but you know, the opportunity. The thing is that everybody gets a chance to play and everybody gets a chance to compete, right? If you guys are there, putting in the hours to practice, putting in the time, doing the right things, I want to reward you with competition.
As far as like earning an esports scholarship, do you look solely at their play, or are there academic considerations, or would students be better off, like, you know, are there academic scholarship offerings at Muskingum they can look into?
Yeah, 100%. So Muskingum University, when you look at it, is, you know, it's a private university, so it looks like it costs a little bit more, but we give a ton of academic money. We actually, after academic scholarships, we're one of the most affordable colleges in Ohio, which means that we give a lot of academic scholarships, essentially. Esports scholarships are actually on top of that. So some schools will kind of build it into your package, right? But you're going to get your academic scholarship. What you might qualify for, it might be 14,000, might be 18,000, right? Like you look at what you qualify for, and then your esports scholarship would be on top of that. And another cool thing about our program is that just because you earned an esports scholarship coming in doesn't mean that's the end of the money you can earn. You can actually earn additional scholarship money for being on my team after your first year at Muskingum University. So I have students on my team who have really proven themselves as leaders on the team, who have gone above and beyond, and they all received additional scholarships this year.
And do you know like what you're looking for in terms of like GPA, and if your test score optional, or if you look at those test scores really?
So right now, because of COVID-19, we're not requiring test scores. If you're a senior that's interested in going, so it can purely be based on GPA. I would say the low end of GPA is probably a 2.5, but you know, obviously the higher the better for that. If you go to our website, muskingum.edu, there is a actually you can find a chart on there where you can put in what kind of your GPA is, and it'll kind of show you kind of how much academic money you can expect from it. So it makes it really easy, because you can kind of go in beforehand knowing what you're looking at.
Whenever you're calculating like GPA and such, is it weighted or unweighted?
Weighted, I believe. You guys all have AP classes here?
All of them.
Yep.
We're missing an AP class? Yeah, Danny, do you even take them? No. AP Spanish. Okay. Any other questions, guys? It's your last opportunity.
Yeah, you got questions about what it's like to be in college, anything like that? Go ahead.
So, for the Smash team, for those details, like, what's gonna be like, are you guys gonna have like tryouts and whatnot for that type of stuff?
So my plan is right now, I am really hoping to straight up expand my arena for next year. And as part of that expansion, I'm hoping to create kind of a dedicated Smash area for that. Right now, my space is literally, because we have 40 students right now, I really can't fit any extra teams in the space that we have. So part of being an esports athlete at Muskingum, I talked about how it's, you know, treated like any other sport, right? So that means that you practice as much as any other sport. So all of our teams practice at least 3 times a week, and part of that is film review as well. So my teams are in there studying the film, either of their opponents, going over their games. We also, you know, with that, kind of 3 times a week, the schedule gets kind of tight, right? So that's why next year when we're looking to expand, we're looking to add about 5 to 10 new computers to our lab. And I'm also looking to add kind of a space with switches for Smash Brothers.
Someone asked, what is the physics program like? Do you have one?
Yeah, so physics is actually, we do have physics, and they're right down the hall from the arena. So I get to see the physics professors all the time. I get to hear their classes. It's a pretty popular program at Muskingum. I think we have 3 or 4 different professors who all teach physics. Keegan, who was the student that you saw in helping out the middle school, he's actually a physics major. So, you know, I've even got students on my team already who are doing physics at Muskingum University.
And how far are you from Oxford?
I don't know.
Okay, I was just wondering because I know someone who like got their master's in physics there, so like potentially stay not too far.
Well, we actually, you can look online for us as well. We do offer graduate school at Muskingum University as well. So if, you know, there's things that you decide, you know, maybe I want to go to grad school and get my master's afterwards, we do even offer master's classes at Muskingum University. Our psych programs. So Esther, the one that looks serious, even though she's really not very serious all the time. Esther is a psychology major. She's actually pairing psychology with education. She wants to work in schools. So she actually came from another university to Muskingum to actually join the psychology program. Anybody else have any questions? Yes, Medios is as tall as he looks. Hey.
I mean, were you at the spring 2019 finals in St. Louis?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so was I.
All right, that was,
I was in the stands.
that was, I kind of had press access, so it was a little different, but like, that was my favorite event I've ever been to.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
It was fantastic. I'm a Team Liquid fan too. I don't know if you guys can see my keychain here. So,
I'm a double lift fan.
oh,
so
well, okay. I mean, that's kind of
we were
shared
one and the
space.
same for a little bit.
Yeah. But that finals had probably the most energy of any League of Legends finals I've ever been to. I think what helped with it was the size of the arena
Oh yeah.
too, because it was absolutely packed in there, and TSM being there as well. TSM has the loudest fans, so you know it just straight up brings more energy and more excitement to it. But yeah, I loved St. Louis. Was at Detroit last year for the LCS finals as well.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to that one.
It wasn't as exciting, but TSM wasn't there, so we kind of figured it wasn't going to be as loud. There were a few empty seats, but yeah, if you guys want to know what it's like to, work in esports, if you're looking to do, like I said, if you're looking to do what your coach is doing, if you're looking to do what I'm doing, Muskingum's a great place for you. We have a lot of opportunity to work with local high schools to try to help them with their programs and build your guys' resume. So if you have any other questions, I've left a bunch of cards with your coach here. So feel free to grab a card, give me a phone call, send me an email. My Discord's on there as well. So you guys can add me over Discord. And then, yeah, I'd love to talk to you guys. If you want to come see campus in person, if you want to come see the arena in person, I highly encourage it. Come take a look at it. You can meet some of the players of our team as well. I think you'd really enjoy it.
Do you stream your matches anywhere? Or do you have a Discord? Or
Yeah, we do. Twitch.tv/fightingmuskies is our Twitch channel. We stream on there. You might hear a familiar voice if you go and listen to it. I do most of the casting. But, yeah, we stream all of our matches. Our season is pretty much winding down. School was a little weird in college this year. So we changed up kind of the school schedule. Pretty much all the colleges changed up their school schedule. So we actually end our classes before Thanksgiving. So we are going to be done here in like 2-3 weeks. And that's why kind of all of our competitive seasons we were in the first round of the playoffs this week. And so I have one team moving on and one that's not. But any other questions about college, esports, Muskingum University?
What's the food like? Is the restaurant in the
Food.
area?
That's a good question. And you know
That's a
what?
good
I should have expected that. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Gotta tell them not to.
So I went to college, 10 years ago, but the food at Muskingum University is so much better than the food where I went to school. We have, our cafeteria is kind of like this big buffet. We have all these different stations that you can go to. We've got a wood-fired pizza station where every day you can go in there and get different types of pizza that they're literally pulling out of the fire for you right there. So it's really good. It's really cool. And then, we've got extra stations where they do vegetarian options every day. They've got a make your own sub and sandwich spot. They've got a grill area where they do like quesadillas, chicken tenders, you name it, all that type of stuff there as well. But I was super impressed with the food because the school that I coached, this is my second year coaching esports. The school I coached at last year, food was not nearly as good as the food at Muskingum is. So, plus, honestly, if you're on the team, you get like pizza and stuff all the time, anyways. So, kind of cool. Jimmy John's subs, things like that. So,
This is like an area question, so like if a player like had to like play with the speaker instead of a headset, like would that be like a distraction? Would that not be allowed?
I don't think so. One, everybody else will probably be wearing headsets. So I don't think your speaker is going to bother other people. You can also see right now, we've got like plexiglass and stuff in between people, or they're spaced out at least 6 feet. So that's just another way to kind of keep the noise into your own space. Questions?
That's the wind down.
Well, thank you so much for letting me come and talk to you guys today. Like I said, if you have any other questions, if you're interested in coming to visit campus, please do reach out. Let me know. It's free to apply for our university as well. So if it's something that you're possibly thinking about, you can go on to muskingum.edu/apply, get it in there, see what you might get for an academic scholarship. If you do want an esports scholarship, though, you have to talk to me. That's the only way that you can get those is through me. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you reach out, make sure that you let me know so we can have a conversation and see what we might be able to do for you for an esports scholarship.